Well, back down, and river's going down again. Just thought I'd have a quick look down before we go to London tomorrow. So let's see what's on there first. And I can get across the stones. Let's see if there's anything on that bit there. Well, let's look, see if the recent rains the other week have brought any bits in. And I'll go across them stones as well. So I'll bring you back if I do find out. There's a tiny little bit here. And I just flicked it over before and I spotted blue on it. Well, at least we've got one little bit, even if it's only a little bit. So let's keep looking. Oh, a bit there I just turned over. I can just make out. Probably Asiatic, but I might take just that little bit of flower there, leaves, might just turn up, and that's just a bit of tile. Well, just them two little bits and a few bits of plain on there which I didn't bother filming. So we'll go over them stones, see if there's anything over there. Well, I saw something shiny, but that's just a nail. Oh well, some you win, some you lose. Well, I got over them without getting wet. So let's have a just see if there's out on here. I don't think there will be, but you've got to look. Well, a few bits of plain and nothing else, so time to go back over. Well, river's getting lower. It's supposed to get even lower, but we're going away. So have a quick look at this bit. Spot. No, late RP, wide grooves. And I spotted a bit out here. It's probably just a bit of tile, edge of a bowl or something. Well, there's lots of little plain bits, but nothing with patterns on yet. Oh, a bit of a plain cup with basic handle there. Well, some stripy stuff there. That can stop and carry on its journey. Well, a bit of early RP with fine ridges on. But just plain stuff there so far. Let's see if there's anything down there. Well, there's a few quackers and a big lot of stones, so let's hope they've brought me something good in. Well, there's a few of the quackers. I'll go and sit down and feed them. Right, let's see what you feed. Two more coming down. You're the greedy one today, are you? Well, we'll leave them feeding away over there, and I'll go and have a look down here. Well, very fancy bit where should we just sat down?
Yeah,
a bit of pipes then.
Yeah.
This is always good for down here. Oh, just a plain base of a plate there. Oh, a nice rock there with a load of crinoids in it. Always nice to find them down here. Well, so far a few bits of plain, bits of RP, and again early RP with fine ridges there underwater. Well, we hope blossom on there. I think we're going to have a nice crop of blackberries here later on in the year. So we're down here to pick them. Well, next to nothing on water's edge. So either it's all been picked up with everybody being down with fine day past couple of days. I haven't had a chance to get down. Well, I'll walk back along the stones and see if I've missed anything. Well, I'll just turn one bit over. I think it was just going to be plain. Well, it is. But what an egg cup. Tell it little bit at stem there. And a bit of a handle. Well, that's a very, very rare find for me here. A bit of a pipe ball. Oh well, that is a good find. Well, that goes with the stem. I know it's a broken bit, but beggars can't be choosers. There's a little bit of colour on that. You know, that might even be willow. And there's always some willow. Well, at least we found one piece of it. Well, they've spotted the bag again. Might as well use all this up. And there's more coming there. Right, stop pecking.
Some pieces. There's a young one. Just trying to get some.
Well. Oh. Well, that's got some pattern on, like a bridge. Bit of a cup. Oh well. Well, there's bits on the way back then. Well, I flicked another bit over that's got blue on. And what have we got there? Maybe grapes. And maybe bits of willow. But there's always some willow. Oh, a few dragonflies down here. Oh, that's gone. It's gone. Right, it's goodbye from me, Mary, and the ducks down the river. See you on the next one. Right, not too many finds down the river this little trip. If it's very faint, I think that might be Asiatic. I don't know what that is. Might even be the same, but tiny little pieces. Nothing on the other sides. And well, It could be anything. That's probably a bit of willow. I'm just going off bits there. And there's always some willow. And the good bit, it's a pity there's not more of it. It's like a bridge there. The arches. It's all dark. That is a nice piece on the bottom. I might be able to just use that bit on a later date. And 2 bits of pipe. The one that Mary found. Bit of pipe stem, which is rare for down there. And I know it's all smashed up. But both are very rare for down there. Especially a bowl. It's a late one, but I can't make out any markings on the heel. But we're not many finds, so I might do something with that in a later one. I've started some there, and there's some slipware there that's going to be in a separate video later on. So let's see about chopping and cutting them down. Well, there's a few bits here I'm going to do some work with. They might not all be in this end of this video, but they'll be used on the ends of other ones. These, they say it's got a curve on it, but I do like putting them in these big ones and having it standing proud with all the resin. That I'm going to try and cut. I've got a sticker there to put on so it gives me a guide for that mount. But if it doesn't work out right, because it does have a very big curve on it, I might end up just cutting that out, and that bit that I can use. And again, bit of nice blue. I just need to infill in there, and just need to grind it to size. But you can just see up there where the transfer is split or ripped when they were putting it on. So it would have gone as a second of one of the jigsaw ones. Same with that, might be able to get 2 bits out of it. Sometimes the stickers are a bit hard to come off. Oh, gonna take some sanding down, but we'll see what we can do with it. Well, it's goodbye from me, Mary, and the ducks down the river. Hope you enjoyed our little journey down here.